These two teams have been playing for more than a century in the heartland of America, and today we're going to settle another chapter in this age-old rivalry where there's a brass bull awaiting the victor. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Badgers will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Hawkeyes offense will have the football first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes it just gets away, sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, buddy.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
The Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So Wisconsin's offense will get the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling...
And the defense got him at the 27.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fritz. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Got it in the middle. It's Wolf. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Badgers with the 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Makes one man miss. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air.
Hey, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good change-up. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Looking downfield on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Fritz. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. He stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
I love the defense offense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off play action on first down. It's complete to the right. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Yang. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Hawkeyes want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So
there he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. Going to swing it on second down. The throw. Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They're going back to the ground.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
The Hawkeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Yang. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Iowa! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Final play of the quarter coming. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lyle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got it. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Wants to throw on first down. He lost one down the sideline. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to throw it. Looking down the middle. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. The Badgers line up to punt it away. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Yang. Tight end finds a soft spot. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
On their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
All right, guys, let's talk Iowa. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope to...
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Trying to pound it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Yang. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. LSU is down, but they are not out of it, not in Tiger Stadium. A place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drone. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Auburn. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to
play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Release to the back. Got his man on the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The give out of the gun. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Fritz. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got a man. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Wolf. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the 1st down marker. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Back to pass, it's Yang. They're working that left side. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Hawkeyes will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. This time he's got his man.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Steps away, trying to make magic with his feet. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The offense will quickly use a timeout. All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man, it's Meyer. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, time running short in the half. Gets it out quickly. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the... Intercepted for the 11th time. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high rate.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snags it over the middle. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And, man, we talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
And the Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Blasted as he lets it go. Got a man in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Hunt is on its way. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Gang. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They're looking looking for an advantage to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Massey. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Badgers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Lyon. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Trying to turn the corner on the left. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Yang. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. With the catch, it's Myers. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Punt is on its way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Crosses the 40. Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Fritz.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Fritz. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Kennick is having a conniption fit to try to help the knee on 3rd down. He'll sneak it. Got the first down and still on his feet. The Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lyle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to the ground. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
It doesn't get any better for your defense offense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The sure hand, it's Brock. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Looking downfield, it's Yang. Throws for the tight end. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Caught in the backfield, it's Fritz. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. He'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Caught behind the line. It's Lyle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run it from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Wants to go up top. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
To throw, it's Yang. Works the middle of the field. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. It's a draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. A little release to the back. Runs through a tackle.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Going right to work up top. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Fritz. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't make the connection.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They want that clock to run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll give it to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Leaves it with the running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They go to the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to buy time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Snagged in the middle. It's Lyle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Sometimes you try to grab the brass ring, other times you grab the brass bull. Iowa wins the Heartland Trophy as they take down Wisconsin. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.